Hey crafty friends, this is Denise with PaperKraftD. Welcome to my 100-day project video series where I finish one quick paper crafting project every day for 100 days. I'm hoping these videos will inspire you to develop your own daily habit to practice your craft. Even if you only have 15 to 20 minutes, these videos are perfect for you. So if you're looking for ideas, inspiration, and motivation, I hope you join in and maybe even craft along with me. So let's get paper crafting. Okay, I'm going to switch gears a little bit today and make some swatched pages. I got this idea from Kara Brandon at Kara Brandon Creations, and I have promised myself that I'm going to try it. I want to try new things during this 100-day project, and this seemed like a perfect opportunity to do this. So I will post her video in the description box below. She's kind of a master at this, and she has a great tutorial for how to do this. This is my first time trying to do this, so we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I'm not looking for perfection, again, just practicing and trying new things and experimenting. So if you want to come along with me, that would be absolutely fantastic. I would love that. Okay, so you might be asking, what are we going to use this swatch paper for? Well, personally, I'm going to be using it throughout this 100-day project to make cards, and add it either as collage fodder or to make bases for cards. You can use it in your junk journals, you can use it in your memory keeping albums, you can use it in your scrapbooks, all sorts of different options, okay? Even card making, the list goes on and on. You get the idea. What are you going to need? You're going to need some watercolors. I'm going to be using this set. This is Kuretake, and this is the same people that make like the Zig pens. So Kuretake Zig is the company, right? And these are Gansa 36 color set. And I got this on Amazon a while back. I forget who recommended them. It might have been Jennifer McGuire. I'm not entirely sure. This is a pretty spendy set. And frankly, I haven't even barely used it yet. So you don't need anything quite this fancy. But I do want to start using these because they're just beautiful watercolors. Like I said, there's 36 in this set, and they do come out if you want to make your own palette or if you want to just replace a color or whatnot. Okay, so we got that. Kara used some book pages as well as some ledger pages. She had some vintage ledger pages that she used. I don't have any vintage ledger pages that have writing on them. I have blank ones that I use for journaling and whatnot, or put into journals, but I don't have any that have writing on them. And if I do, I don't have a whole book of them. I just have a couple, and I have not yet scanned them because I want to scan them and make them into a digital before I alter them in any way. So what am I doing instead? Well, printables, digital kits to the rescue, right? So these pages are from a kit from Rachel and Bella Crafts. The kit itself is called Billet Doux, and hopefully I'm not slaughtering that, but it means love letters. And it's all French, and it's going to be part of a 100 days of junk journaling ideas collaboration that I'm a part of, but my day won't be until later in April, I think, is when I signed up. I have a very busy March, so I couldn't do it this month, but it's 100 days, so it's going to be around for a little while. But I've got these pages, and I went ahead and I printed them off because I thought they'd be really, really pretty to do some swatching on. Okay, and the nice thing about this is if I don't like it, well, they're printables. I can reprint it. Not a big deal. Okay, so what else am I going to be using? This is one of my very, very favorite books, Smithsonian Mathematical Tables, Hyperbolic Functions from 1909. I love this. And these are just, look at this, pages and pages of tables. I love these. I use them all the time in collages. I thought these would be a really fun pages to do some swatching on. So I'll be using some of that. I've also got this Encyclopedia Britannica. This is a vintage piece. It's from the 60s. And you can see I'd use this as an off booklet for my, when I do jelly printing, just to put to clean off my roller and whatnot. So I thought this would be kind of a fun book, you know, because it has bigger pages, a lot of text, some pictures. I thought this would be kind of fun to do some swatching in as well. Okay. So what else am I needing? I'm going to be using this Tim Holtz matte. It's got a little grippy surface so that hopefully the pages stay in place more or less as I'm going. I've got a little bit of water, and I'm going to use one of my little gel, I don't trust this so much with the water. I'm going to use one of these little gel things. These are I got from Amazon. I'm going to link it in the description box below, and I'll put my water on that so that I don't accidentally tip that over, because I'm on my desk with my computer and my you know, mouse and stuff. I don't need all that getting ruined. So, okay. I like this little container. So I think it's actually an ashtray, and it has these little divots in there, and it's nice because you can just put your brush on the edge like that. Okay, and as for brushes, I've got a few different kinds. I wasn't sure, you know, how they would swatch, so you know, I thought I'd experiment a little bit and see which one I like. So the only other thing I'm going to be using with this is like this little palette, because what I really like is when you take colors, various colors. This is upside down. Not that it matters, but because I can't read them anyway. But when you take a couple colors and then you kind of get a blend of the two. I think I'll start with this one. Take some of this blue color. Okay. I guess you have to have kind of a wet brush for this. Like a fairly wet brush, I don't know. All right. Genuinely do not know. Okay, so that's a pretty big one. Let's see how this one works. This one seems to hold the ink a little bit better. I like the shape of that one and the size of that one a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely liking that better. Don't really like this one. This brush is too big, I think. So I like this kind of round brush. Try this one too, because why not? Now that one looks pretty good too. That's definitely a different look than that one. So the square one gives you a different look than the yeah, much more of a square. Yeah, I like the square ones, but I think I'm gonna stick with the round brush. I do really like that. Let's see, what color do I want to mix with that? I have no idea. Okay, I started with this one. That's pretty, isn't it? I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing here. So just kind of experimenting, playing around a little bit. Okay. I don't know. It's different. I don't know if I love that or not, but we'll see. All right. I really like those. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Let's see, I'll do a little bit on here. Okay, how about a little bit more of this then? Is that the one I used before? I can't even remember. Okay, and then I think like going in with a little bit of the orange. There we go. Add a little water to that. And that'll blend a little bit more maybe. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of liking that actually. And then okay, actually I really like that. I like the variation of color that you get when you kind of add the different colors like that. Okay, so I was feeling a little discouraged yesterday and it was starting to get dark, so it was really hard to see what I was doing. But now that these have dried, I actually really like these. I like that, you know, you get this variation in color, you know, amongst the different ones, even when it's just the same color. Really, really pretty. Yeah, some of these color combinations I'm gonna have to, you know, look at, and you know, I need to be careful not to put too much water. That's really kind of what I'm coming to because I'm getting a lot of drips, but I love the way this one turned out. You can see I added different colors to them, and I actually, I think that's really pretty. So I didn't mix the colors and then put it on. I did one color and then I dipped into the other color and I added like a little dot here and here and here or here or here, see? And that way I got like this nice variation of color. I think it looks really pretty. I did the same type of thing here. And it was a little more successful, I think, in these. They're a little more subtle than, say, these up here. And again, just too much water in some of these. So yeah, I think I have a better idea now what to do. So I'm just gonna make some more and have a little bit of fun. I did get a bigger thing of water because I found that the other one I was just having to change it too frequently. And yeah, that wasn't really working for me, so. That is pretty cool. I'm liking that one. All right, so I have a whole slew of different painterly samples here. I really like the way this one has some variation between blues and greens. That one's really pretty. Okay. I've got this one, which is basically all greens. This is reds and oranges and yellows. That. That. Really like the way this one turned out. That one's really pretty. And these are just some interesting colors. So it's just getting lighter, and then the blue, which is kind of cool. Could do another row, I guess, of that. I like this minus that, but these are kind of bigger blobs. I like those. I like those. I think these colors are really pretty. I like those too. That didn't turn out the way I had envisioned. But you know, some are winners. Not all of them are winners. This is the one where I was testing out the different brushes, so I love all the little plops of color in this one. That one's really pretty. Pretty colors. I like the way that one turned out too. And those colors are really pretty. I love these colors. I think it's interesting that some of them have this really cool like sheen to them where there's like big globs of paint. All right, so I've got all of those. I've got a few more that are still a little bit wet. So I've got that one, which is still drying. That one, I really love this color. I love this one. It's the same color, but it just gets lighter. Really pretty. And then this one, that kind of bit. So yeah, so I think overall this has been quite a success. And then I also have, you know, some other little papers that I just got the excess paint off on, and these will be great for collage. All those. I did a number of pages in this book just like that. So yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. So yeah, pretty happy with the results here. Have you ever done this swatching before? Let me know what you think. I'm really curious if there's techniques that I could use to get a better variegation of color in there. Yeah. So I'm curious what your strategies are. But I'm pretty pleased from my first try. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that you found some ideas and inspiration to develop your own daily habit and to practice your craft. That is, after all, what the 100-Day Project is all about, that we inspire each other, that we build community, and that we just really get motivated to express ourselves creatively. If you enjoyed today's video, please give this a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I really would love to hear what you're doing and what your plans are for the 100-Day Project, or if you're just enjoying watching everybody's videos, that's okay too. And if you haven't yet subscribed and you enjoy this kind of content, I hope that you do so and that you share my channel with your friends. I will continue posting videos for this 100-Day Project if I get community involvement and people seem to be enjoying these videos. I will continue to do the 100-Day Project regardless, but I just might not post it on social media as frequently if I don't get that kind of involvement and engagement. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Again, this is Denise with PaperKraftD, and craft on.